Young Byron Kimber here. You've been following these videos with him. He's doing 8 lots of 45 seconds right now with a band around his ankles, parachute, and at 114 per 100 meters against the endless pool here. It's really tricky when his legs start to fall. Keeping that pace up is very, very challenging indeed. He's got 10 seconds left to go. This is interval 6 of 8. All right, well done, Byron. How's that, mate?
Pretty tough.
Pretty tough, yeah. How cold's the water?
Pretty cold.
Pretty cold.
Degrees.
It's 20 degrees in there. 20 degrees right now. I'm being the bad coach. I'm sat here, nice cup of Yorkshire tea, whilst Byron is battling against the endless pool. All right, Byron, here we go then. So interval 7, ready, and yep. That's 15 seconds. So we're quite lucky over here in Perth. We just had some restrictions let go. So we can actually get together in groups of 10, which allows us to actually run some open water sessions in the next little while. So we're pretty happy about that. But still keeping Byron going in the endless pool here. All right, 5 seconds. All right, well done. Good job. You can really feel it in that last 5-10 seconds, can't you? Yeah, that's it. The stroke rate starts to drop a little bit. All right, here we go. Last one. Ready, and yep. So the pool length here is around about 10 meters, 10 or 11 meters. Starts from the back of the pool, has to swim into the flume. As you can see, that big black thing behind him there is a parachute. I don't know if you can zoom in. There we go, look. It's a parachute, massive parachute, pulling him back, and he's got his ankles tied by a band, swimming against the endless pool at 1 minute 14 per 100. Pretty good stuff. We just start to see the stroke rate just drop off a little bit, just slipping back slightly. Okay, well done. Very good, mate, very good. All right, we'll keep the flume going. We'll get rid of the band around your ankles, get rid of the parachute as well. And we'll just take a leisurely 4-minute swim here, just against 114 per 100. Should feel really quite easy now, Byron. Yeah. I would imagine. So 114 pace, if you could sustain that for 1500 meters, would be an 18:30 swim. No sweat for this guy. All right. 18:30, 1500 is at least 2 minutes slower than what he can swim. Just getting himself into the middle of the flume here, look. There he is. Let's take a little look at his stroke. Byron breathes primarily to his right-hand side. He can breathe bilaterally. In fact, we'll try to actually get him to breathe a little bit more to his left-hand side, just to balance the stroke up a little bit. You'll see that right hand just crosses over in front of his head a little bit. So when you breathe only to one side, generally speaking, you tend to drift towards the side that you're breathing. So the reason Byron's right hand comes slightly across his head is it'll be almost like a counterbalance to try to correct himself and get him a little bit straighter. You can see actually just to emphasize that, if you look at where the endless pool is there, you can see he is definitely sitting, as we look at him, towards the left-hand side. In his perspective, that's towards the right-hand side of the flume. And it's all to do with the fact that he primarily breathes to that right-hand side. In fact, let's just test it. Get him to switch to breathing to the left. Switch to the left-hand side. Switch. Switch to breathing to your left-hand side for the last few minutes. Switch to breathing to your left-hand side for a few minutes here, yeah. Yeah, breathing to the left, yeah. So you can see he can do that. Now let's look at how he sits centrally within the flume. Still a bit of that natural drift look towards the left-hand side as we look at him. Definitely doesn't feel as comfortable on this side, but when he's training that sort of sub-threshold pace, he will do a little bit of practice on there. Yeah, you can see it definitely doesn't look as comfortable on this side. There's almost a slight delay. If you watch when he goes to turn to take a breath in, especially when he's breathing every 2, it almost looks like you can see the cogs whirring, like he's turning his head. It's like a thought process going behind it. I'm getting switched back to the right now. Okay, switch back to the right. Go back to the right now. That's it. It's definitely something you have to get used to swimming against these endless pools, but you can definitely see he looks more comfortable on this side. Flows that little bit better. There he goes, sitting in the middle of the flume now. So if you know your 400 metre time, at the pace that Byron's swimming at here, it's a sub 5 minute 400 metre swim. And we're using it as his cool down, or his easier section. He's just had a band on and a parachute, pulling his legs down, slowing him down at 114 per 100. Now he's just cruising at 114 per 100 full stroke. Pretty solid swimmer. I think you might have seen him before here on the Swim Smooth channel. Great to be able to work with Byron here during these periods of lockdown, but like I say, over here in Perth things have started to open up, thank God, which is great. It means that we can run some, the public pools aren't open yet, but we can run some sessions down in the open water. We've just opened up some sessions every day, 3 sessions a week. Monday to Friday is what we're doing over here at the moment. Small groups, 9 people maximum. It's a start. All right, I'll love you and leave you. Hope you've enjoyed this little video.